can't be pushing her LD like that.
NBA 2K TV, which you're on right now.
Fabuloso.
Ooh, I like that one.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Finals. One question on everyone's minds. Will this be the night an NBA champion is crowned? Game 5. It's right here on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, LeBron James, arguably the most versatile player in league history. He said, quote, "I don't have a position. I'm not a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, or a center. I'm just a ball player. I do a little bit of everything and whatever it takes to win. That's my job description."
This guy's one of one, Allie. Thank you. They've been outmatched so far in this series, and certainly at this point, the odds are stacked against them.
But there are 28 other teams who'd love to still be playing at this point. So enjoy the moment, play your hardest, and let the chips fall where they may.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Luka Doncic is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's George in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Mobley out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Butler. And it's Fall in at the 5, down low. Here's Doncic. Williamson outside. George outside. Williamson left side. Goes up again. It's tipped. And they're on the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting. He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it. That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
The Bullets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Doncic passes to Embiid. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Mobley against Williamson. Mobley passes to Butler. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A fun-loving player on and off the court. Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Embiid. Capella, he's checked in for Fall. Embiid drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Christie. Here's Butler. And here's Capella. Shot clock at 6. Christie's shot is off.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson. They get it back. The Bullets have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Pass to George. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From 10 feet away. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
Jordan Poole at the line for 3.
Good. Poole.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
James is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he hits both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Over to the wing. Mobley outside. Pass to Capella. Here's Christie. It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Doncic passes to Williamson. 5 to shoot. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Back to James. Mobley outside. Butler on the wing. Up and over Doncic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Baltimore, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. George outside. Embiid inside. Covered by Mobley. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 6.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Here's Christie. James, right side. Plenty of room that knocked down that one.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to George. Doncic against Butler. George outside. Over James. And that one's long. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. It's James on the wing. Here's Christie from deep. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
I'm not sure there's a player in the game who sees the floor better than LeBron James.
It's George on the wing. Drills it from deep.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Christie. 5 points in the game. And Embiid with the block.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator. You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First personal foul, third team foul. The line for the points. Jordan Poole. Substitution.
And he hits the first of three. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second.
And here in the first, they really are hitting their free throws.
And he makes all three.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
James Harden, he's checked in for Poole. Butler against Doncic. Pass to James. Here's Sharp. He shoots. They get it back. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
Clint Capella taking 2 shots.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
He's perfect from the line this time. The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to George. The shot. And Ayton pulls it down.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Baltimore shooting 33% in the first quarter. Doncic on the wing. Butler covering. Charity stripe shot. Tries yet again. And the layup is good by Doncic.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
George against James. Pass to Butler. Over Doncic. Butler can't get it to go. Siakam outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Warriors shooting just 21% in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And what timing. Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Butler against Doncic. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Outside Butler. Here's Sharp. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ayton passes to Butler. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
Hayes is checked in for Clint Capella. Vanderbilt's checked in for Baltimore. Kuminga comes in for Paul George.
At the line for your Warriors, Jimmy Butler. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Butler.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
On the wing, Harden. Uncovered. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Hero, he's checked in for Butler. The Warriors shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Pass to Sharp. Here's Hayes, guarded by Vanderbilt. Hero, the pass to James. Now here's Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, Joel Embiid with the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Siakam finds Kuminga, and here's Vanderbilt. Here's Siakam. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Sharp, no good. Siakam against Hero. Puts it up from 12. The shot off that time. Siakam's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Embiid passes to Harden. Left side, Vanderbilt. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Embiid. Outside Harden. Siakam, the pass to Embiid. Here's Harden. Misses the jumper from the wing. Hero against Kuminga. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Poole, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Poole, the pass to Harden.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Hero, rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
At the line for your Warriors, Tyler Hero. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
And so Hero nails both of them. Baltimore shooting 43% to get this one underway. Pass to Vanderbilt to the inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
One shot.
That's good from Siakam. And the Warriors shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Hero outside. Pass to Sharp. Back to Hero. Puts up a three. Drains the triple. Hero's got 5 now.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Harden the pass to Vanderbilt.
Y'all ain't even here. 2 of you club and not 1 of you is here.
And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. James outside. Five on the clock. The shot comes out. And so it's Baltimore finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment.
Get ready for your dance team.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that
All
end.
the nephews are there.
The Warriors shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. We've got Zion Williamson. Paul George out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Poole in at the 2. George for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Step back shot. Siakam with the defensive effort.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's George. And the basket is good. George has got 5.
Just surveying the defense, and Paul George had enough room to get that one off.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mobley. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Mobley with it. He's covered by Siakam. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. Butler can't get that one to fall.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Tries a 10-footer. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Goes up at the stripe, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. James Harden, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Butler hits them both. For Baltimore, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Left side, Harden. Capella with a rebound. The Warriors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Max Christie. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
And I'll be debit, my dear.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Pass to Poole. Outside Harden. Back to Poole. George passes to Siakam. Poole from long range. Christie with a rebound. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Are my friends even there?
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Siakam, no good.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. Now, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Now here's Harden. Siakam, pass to Williamson. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Embiid, he's checked in for Siakam. It's a close one here in San Francisco. Poole outside to the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella.
Look how sturdy Embiid is as a shooter. Even with the foul, he's able to put the shot up.
2 shots.
free throw drops for Embiid. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Warriors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Christie, defended by Harden. Butler against Williamson from 10 feet away. The shot by Butler, no good. Baltimore shooting at about 34% here in this game. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Pass to Christie. Now Butler. To the paint. The putback.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Outside Harden. It's George on the wing. Back to Harden. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Williamson misses. The Warriors have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Yeah, there's a garbage container. They put a blast bag in the little info center thing in front of the...
They grab their own miss.
Yeah. That takes more energy than to just drop it on your way up.
That's 3 straight field goals.
Oops, I tell ya.
Williamson outside.
Move back.
Down low. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Pass to Christie. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Butler. Here's Christie.
You ain't tripping.
And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me.
And they're trending in the right direction.
Are you there,
after
Club?
a rough first quarter from the field.
It's Poole
Who's
on the
making
wing.
that noise if it ain't Club?
Pass to Embiid. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good. Embiid's got 9.
Fuck.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Butler passes to Capella. Here's Christie. 10 points for him. Here's Mobley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for your Warriors, Evan Mobley.
Oh, let me buy those CDs now. I didn't do it.
Free throw good. Mobley.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Tyler Heroes checked in for Butler. And both free throws good for Mobley. The Bullets shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got
I
underway.
didn't do
They're
it.
failing to
It's
find a rhythm
weird.
offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Harden, the pass to George. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Warriors ball. Substitution for your Warriors. Jackson Hayes.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
The Bullets.
I'm sorry, Sloan. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
Did you anything?
Here, you do this one.
Now here's Embiid. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
The control and focus from
Out of my booty
Embiid,
hole.
able to absorb hits
Just
from the
to go all
defense
for money.
and still
But it's
finish.
better out of what I got here.
Just scratch everything?
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Christie. The three. Sends it home from three-point land.
That was so hard. I go down and I'm like, where am I even going here
Seemed to be
for?
laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and
I'm
ramp it
sorry.
up.
It's Poole on the wing. Pass to
Don't
Embiid.
scare the fuck
Shot
out
clock
of me.
at
Stop
5.
doing that.
Williamson misses.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Hero. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid tucks it in.
Yeah, you need to get 3 matching, and then whatever angle it is, just surprise you.
And he was fouled
2 of
on the
everything
act of
except the
shooting, so
rainbow.
he'll take 2 free throws.
It's funny how both had 1 rainbow.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shea, Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
James is checked in for Hayes. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Baltimore shooting only 36% during the second. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Harden.
Oh, you fucker. Get out of here.
Clock at 6. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Here's Sharp. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside. Here's Hero.
Big money.
Nice. He gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Come on.
Sticking
Big
with
money.
it through
Somebody's
contact,
trying to do that.
that's not easy.
Come on. Come on. Just give me 1 fucking minute. Fucking guys. That's annoying. This is all of them. He needs to take a break and stop buying from 7. It's because I got greedy. Gambling. I think Club Lab. It's all the things that I want. Well, I'm gonna.
Outside Harden. the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Hero. 7 points in the game. Pass to Sharp. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sharp. Defended by Harden. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Williamson with it. On the wing, Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
James with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Over Poole. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Williamson. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
James passes to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's George. He has 7.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Here's Harden. He's got 5. Poole outside. Let's go with a 3. And Hero grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now James. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Williamson.
At the line for your Warriors, LeBron James. 1 shot.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
LeBron James, coming into the league as a phenom, has done some phenomenal things. Season after season, remaining a top talent in the league, and continues to astound.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. From the high post. That one is off. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Up by 16. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Clint, an outstanding first half for this team at the defensive end of the floor. What was the key?
Just be consistent. Defensive rebounding was one of our keys tonight, and it's just the start. So we're going to try to stay locked in on it. We know this is our key in our transition to make a stop here and run. So we're just going to keep going.
Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Well, for the Warriors, the confidence they've shown throughout this NBA Finals has continued with their outstanding first half performance tonight. They're playing like they can feel that the championship is only one half away from being theirs. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Their passing was clearly superior. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested from deep range. Just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And the Warriors shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Mobley. And it's Butler in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Pass to Christie. Shoots over Harden. And no good, trying to use the glass. Embiid with it. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Christie. Here's Fall. Guarded by Poole. It's good. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Williamson outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Right wing. Here's Embiid. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Embiid's got 15 points.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on a roll.
Here's Butler. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And right now, if you're the defense, you've got to be careful. Harden excels at finding ways to get to the free throw lines.
James Harden at the line for 2.
That's good from Harden. Doncic is checked in for Poole. Harden hits them both. So it's the home team now. Pass to Fall. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Butler. Plenty of space. Rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds now.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Embiid drops them both. The Warriors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And Embiid with the block. Baltimore shooting 40% so far in this one. Kicks it to George. Takes the three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
He's checked in for fall. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Capella. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul him.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Capella hits them both. Baltimore shooting about 41%. Pass to Embiid. Count it. Good. Embiid's got 19 points.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. That three's off the mark. Williamson outside. Pass to Harden. Now Embiid. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And for a guy over 7 feet, Embiid's jump shot is ridiculously smooth. So unfair for the D.
Here's Christie. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Bullets fall.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
For Baltimore, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. It's George on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. George passes to Harden, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
And so he makes both from the line. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Capella. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Capella. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Christie. He's got 13. Here's Capella. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Siakam, he's checked in from Baltimore. Poole comes in for Doncic.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. For Baltimore, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Williamson. Hey, rejected by Capella. And Williamson throws it down. And the Warriors shooting only 39% so far in the game.
Warriors trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
On defense, the visiting team. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Harden. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now, here is James. He's got 7. Out to the wing. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. And Williamson throws it down.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now, here is James. Back to Butler. And he's going for the lob. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, that's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Pass to Harden. The three, George. Capella with a rebound. The Warriors shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 9.
I mean, you really could call a foul almost on every play when LeBron James is driving. That time contact, no whistle, didn't bother him.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Capella. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Good on the second one. The Warriors shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Butler passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Here's Poole. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Bullets ball.
George outside. Outside Harden. 6 on the shot clock. George finds Siakam. Poole from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, James. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Bullets have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Siakam. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Hayes is checked in for Evan Mobley. Siakam hits them both. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a low 28% during this third. Here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Your Warriors. Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Butler hits them both. Baltimore shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The home team on D. They led by as many as 18. George against James. George passes to Poole. 5 to shoot. Outside Harden. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the left rim and out. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 41%. Pass to Butler. Driving inside. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. Butler's got 9.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out. He goes in and rips it down.
Poole outside. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now, here is James. 9 points in the game. Back to Butler. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to George. Siakam outside. Poole outside. Fires from deep. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Butler. Paul George pulls down the board. The Bullets shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. To the paint. Siakam finds George. Now Siakam. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Such an important part of Zion's improvement is setting good screens and then being available as a roller.
Pass to Aiden. Poole against Butler. Over Poole. Butler can't get that one to fall.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Harden can't hit.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
From the top of the key. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 6th assist of the night, and we watched 3 so far in this one. They're up by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Joel Embiid is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Paul George. And it's Poole in at the point.
First team foul. At the line for the points. Joel Embiid. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Second free throw, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Butler. Here's Mobley. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Zion Williamson is checked in for Joel Embiid.
At the line for your Warriors, Evan Mobley. At the line for one.
Free throw no good for Mobley.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Williamson. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by James. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side Harden. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Now here's Mobley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Butler. James with the ball. Off target with the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And here's the Mobile One drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
For 3, George sinks the tray.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Christie. Over Poole. Here's Mobley. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's George on the wing. Back to Harden. Here's Siakam. LeBron with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Butler passes to Mobley. He gets it in there.
2 points, Evan Mobley.
For Baltimore, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Pass to Poole. It's George on the wing. Oh, there's the alley. Mobley grabs the board. The Warriors shooting about 43% since the 4th quarter began. Fades and shoots. They shoot again. And there's a nice layup by James. And the Warriors lead by 8.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Harden, the pass to Poole. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Christie. James outside. And here's Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
George. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Baltimore shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Siakam finds Harden. Poole against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williamson. Mobley grabs the board. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Shoots over Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Butler. Moutier, he's checked in for James Harden. Butler hits them both. The Bullets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. George passes to Poole, beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Out to James. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Years and years of practice, that jump shot still looking good from LeBron.
Pass to George. Now Williamson. Now Siakam. Checked by James. Rejected by James.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
Outside Butler. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot no good. And George with some nice D. Pass to Moutier. Now here's George. A shot to stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Butler.
Paul George taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from George.
When you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George, that should tell you how valuable PG is.
Caruso, he's checked in for Moutier. George hits them both. The Warriors have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Pass to Caruso. Now here's George. Checked by James. Poole for 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Caruso outside. Pass to Williamson. Caruso with it. Clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Baltimore, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
hands off. And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Pass to James. Here's Christie. Shot clock at 6. James outside. Three-pointer, no good. Baltimore shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Williamson. The shot no good. Some solid defense from James.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
I do so enjoy watching the bounce pass executed that perfectly.
It's George on the wing. Caruso against Gilgeous-Alexander. From 12 feet. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Warriors shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Tries again. Siakam pulls down the board. Ayton against Poole. Here's Caruso. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to James. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
And getting to the line at will, James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. Harden, he's checked in for Caruso. It's both from the stripe. Now here's Harden. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the wing on the left. Williamson passes to George. Poole for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Here's Ayton. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Poole. Back to George.
2 minutes remaining.
Knocked loose. And stolen by Mobley. James with the ball. George defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Christie. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Pass to Williamson. Oh, they need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
Williamson. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Williamson hits them both. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Sharp. And here's Ayton. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Love. Outside Reddish. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Davis. Around the back and lays it in. Nice.
Wow, he put a little extra on that one, didn't he?
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Davis against Reddish. Pass to Christie. Stolen by Davis. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Bullets, Terrence Davis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Davis. Here's Christie. Pass to Reddish. Here's Christie.
107.
And they've done it!
92.
They've won the NBA championship!
A big thank you to all you fans who made it out tonight.
Well, this is a historic moment for these players and that coaching staff. And trust me, they're going to enjoy every minute of what's coming to them. A night they will never forget for the rest of their lives.
Hey, it's the ultimate accomplishment, right? This team has leaned on its solidarity all year, Grant.
You know, B.A., when guys want to play for one another, the sum becomes greater than its parts. This club really bonded together in the face of adversity, time and time again, standing tall as one.
Boy, it's been a beautiful thing to watch. And a special thanks to everyone out there from 2K Sports. We couldn't make it happen without you. Good night and be well.